MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series...
Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
7:05.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Peterson comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Kershaw has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career. And over those innings, he's stacked up over 2,700 strikeouts, which means he's closing in on the top 20 strikeout pitchers of all time. Muncy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fourth. The third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Rhys Hines as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds.
For the Dodgers.
Now here it comes.
The third baseman, Justin.
And that misses inside 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting second. The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now here's the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Phillip Ervin.
The right fielder, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ervin.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. The pitcher, Luis Castillo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2 count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Barnhart stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Freddie Galvis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a...
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Cody
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Strike 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. One out, nobody on. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Muncy goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 2 out, nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. In is Joey Votto now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
19. Joey.
And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Smith is there. 1 away.
Now batting. Third base.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that safe.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher.
Here's the pitch.
Will. Smith.
No ball. 1 strike.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
In now, Zach McKinstry. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Barnhart has a play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Now at the plate, Rhys Hines. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman, Rhys.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone,
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Turner is under it near the mound. 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Reds are down.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Mookie Betts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Votto has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. And he fouls this one off. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter,
digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fly ball into straightaway left. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next from Cincinnati.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. He's right there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they lead it. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Pitch popped up. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
So striding in, Jock Peterson. 0-1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressive.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0.
Leading off with the Reds, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Joey Votto.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
1-2 the count.
Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Zach McKinstry will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
The
That
pitcher,
good straight
number
changeup
22.
El Cambio.
Right
There's
there.
not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the 1-1 pitch. To third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Striding in. Guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll get back in safely. One-0 count. Here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Seager onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The catcher.
So a runner at first
Tucker.
now with 1 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. On its way is pitch number 75.
0-1.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Muncy is there for it. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers 0. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hines moving to his left, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
The batter. The left fielder.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The 0-2 once more.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both.
2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is line to left. Betts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. His first homer so far in the series as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Scott Alexander enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Scott Alexander.
Into the box now, Reese Hines, and he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Muncy.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ross Stripling is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kike Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Stripling has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robert Stevenson.
At the plate now, Robert Stevenson. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike one. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Freddie Galvis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Hit to short. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.